You have to be consistent in prayer and in fasting. Jesus says in the Bible that sometimes these kinds of spirits do not leave without prayer and fasting. And so when you fast, you can't be gossiping, you can't be angry, you can't be telling the world what you're doing, you can't be, you have to be alone and in a quiet place and spending the time in the word and with the Lord. You have to have a relationship with Jesus, to be used. Yes, God can use anybody and anybody that he wants to, but most of the time when you see deliverance ministers, they live a fasted life. They live a life in obedience to Christ. They live, different, a separated life. And so another story as I was that I wanted to share was a teenage young boy, and we went to pray for him, my husband and I, and he was dealing with hearing spirits speak to him and hearing different things just tell him who he was, and just bringing his confidence down, keeping him sleeping all day, keeping him separated, and really he was really going through it. His parents were feeling so scared and in fear of what was happening. And we know that in life you go through things, and as you grow older and you're a teenager, you go through things, but this was not of the normal. This was something that was really, really beating him up mentally, stealing his sleep, where he was having to sleep in the day. And so as we went and we prayed for him in Jesus' mighty name, and we took authority over his mind, and we told his parents, as his parents, you have to cover him. He can't, he's still young, and he wasn't raised up to cover himself. And so you have to be the one that fasts for him, that prays for him, that changes your life for him, because you are his legal guardian, and the enemy knows that. That's why he'll attack the parents too. If he can get the parents, he can get the kids, he can get the grandkids, the great grandkids. It's all easy. It takes somebody who really has to stand out and be a pillar and be that generational curse breaker. It's sad that these things don't come till 40 years later, and then all of a sudden we have a curse breaker in the family. It's time to take back territory now and take back the minds of our children and of our loved ones, because this spirit is running rampant, and it's everywhere, and it's bringing people who have high assignments in Christ to never get there, to be destroyed before even tasting and seeing that the Lord is good.